This is life in Sardinia, Europe's hidden island where daily routines, culture, and time itself feel completely different. It's technically Italy, but it feels like a world of its own. And somehow, people here live longer than almost anywhere else on Earth. We're diving deep into how people truly thrive on this island, from daily routines and culture to cost of living and tight-knit community life, drawing from insights by Condé Nast Traveler, Wanderlust, and Adventure Journal. Stick around to the end to uncover why this place is officially recognized as one of the world's blue zones for longevity. Hidden in plain sight, Europe's best-kept secret waits beyond the obvious routes of travel. Sardinia is the second largest island in the Mediterranean, yet it feels worlds away from the continent that surrounds it. Though it belongs to Italy, its rhythms, language, and traditions are culturally separate from the mainland, shaped by centuries of isolation and self-reliance. Ferries are few, flights are limited, and many travelers never make it here, choosing easier destinations instead. But that distance is exactly the whole point here itself. As locals like to say, Sardinia isn't ignored, it's protected by distance. Life moves slower on the island, guided by nature, community, and routines passed quietly from one generation to the next. Those who arrive don't just visit Sardinia, they discover it slowly, the way it has always revealed itself. Morning arrives gently in Sardinia, not with alarms but with sunlight and conversation. Days begin slowly, shutters opening to quiet streets and the smell of espresso drifting from local cafes. Neighbors linger over coffee, while markets fill with voices, fresh bread, and seasonal produce exchanged by name. Work fits around life here, not the other way around. Lunch stretches long into the afternoon, shared across tables where stories matter as much as the food. By early evening, the island exhales. Shops close, families gather, and time seems to soften. Walks replace schedules, and conversations replace clocks. There's no rush to be anywhere else, because this is where life happens. As the saying goes, in Sardinia, time isn't spent, it's shared. And in those shared moments, the day feels complete, from dawn to quiet dusk. Stick around for the two different worlds existing in the island just miles apart. Along the coast, Sardinia dazzles with turquoise water and polished yachts, especially in places like Costa Smeralda, where glamour, beaches, and luxury set the rhythm of daily life. But travel inland and the mood shifts quickly. Roads narrow, mountains rise, and rugged villages cling to hillsides shaped by tradition rather than tourism. Here, sheep outnumber people, bells echo through valleys, and days follow ancient routines. Life feels quieter, tougher, and deeply rooted in the land. There are no crowds, no rush, and no performance for visitors. As locals often say, most of Sardinia's secrets live far from the sea, and it's in these inland spaces that the island reveals its most honest, enduring soul. Hidden inland, traditions survive, unchanged, quietly shaping generations today there. On this island, food is not a trend, but a legacy. Meals in Sardinia begin with simple things: local bread, baked for days, sharp sheep's milk cheese, and olive oil pressed nearby. Farming here is small, seasonal, and deeply personal, which means processed food rarely makes it to the table. What people eat comes from fields they know and animals they raise. Recipes aren't written down, they're inherited, passed quietly from grandparents to grandchildren through repetition and memory. Each dish carries the rhythm of the land and the patience of time. Lunch is nourishment, but also history. Dinner is connection. As one local truth puts it, what they eat explains more than what they earn. In Sardinia, food isn't about abundance. It's about continuity, respect, and knowing exactly where life comes from. Every single day, quietly. Keep watching, because we're revealing the Sardinian cost of living reality in a second. Life here looks idyllic, but the numbers tell a more grounded story. Away from the coast, inland towns offer a surprisingly affordable way of living, where rent is modest and daily expenses stay manageable. Groceries come from nearby farms, and neighbors trade more than they buy. Along the shoreline, especially in tourist zones, prices rise fast and only in season, shaped by visitors rather than locals. Summer brings luxury rates, winter brings quiet streets again. When compared to mainland Italy, property prices vary sharply. Cheaper inland, competitive, or higher by the sea. Nothing is uniform and nothing is hidden. Sardinia isn't cheap everywhere, but it's honest. What you pay reflects where you stand, how you live, and how close you are to the island's quieter heart and its inland rhythms. On this island, people come before schedules and systems. Family is the backbone of Sardinian life, stretching beyond parents and children into deep, unbreakable bonds. Multi-generational households are common, with grandparents, parents, and grandchildren sharing daily life under one roof. Wisdom travels easily here, passed across kitchen tables and evening walks. Neighbors don't just recognize each other, they check in, share food, and show up without being asked. Distance between villages doesn't create disconnection. It strengthens reliance. Even in remote towns, doors stay open and names are known. Life may feel isolated from the outside, but it rarely feels alone. In Sardinia, loneliness is rare, even in isolation. Community replaces convenience, and belonging becomes the island's quiet luxury. Built slowly through trust, shared history, and everyday presence over many generations. Don't go anywhere. We've got something great about Sardinian identity coming up. On this island, identity is spoken before it is seen. In Sardinia, the Sardinian language is still heard in homes, markets, and mountain villages, living alongside Italian rather than beneath it. Words carry history here, shaped by centuries of separation and survival. That history fuels a fierce regional pride, quiet but unshakable, rooted in land, family, and memory. Traditions aren't dressed up for visitors or softened for approval. Culture is preserved, not performed. Festivals happen whether anyone is watching or not. Daily life remains stubbornly authentic, unchanged by trends beyond the sea. As locals often remind newcomers, this island doesn't adapt to outsiders. Outsiders adapt to it. And those who listen, learn, and stay long enough begin to understand that belonging in Sardinia is earned through respect, patience, and time, shared quietly across generations. On this island, life moves at its own gentle pace, and many choose to stay despite limited job opportunities. Sardinia offers a low-stress lifestyle where mornings are slow, afternoons long, and the rhythm of life isn't dictated by deadlines. Nature surrounds residents everywhere, from rugged mountains to turquoise seas. So walks, fresh air, and quiet moments are part of the daily routine. That closeness to the land and community brings more than beauty. It supports mental health in ways cities rarely can. People live longer here, sleep deeper, and carry less anxiety, simply because life is structured around calm, connection, and simplicity. People don't stay for opportunity, they stay for peace. In Sardinia, the wealth of life isn't measured in jobs or salaries, but in serenity, belonging, and time that feels fully their own. What we reveal as the reason for the islands being one of the world's blue zones might just surprise you. On this island, reaching 100 doesn't feel extraordinary. It feels ordinary. Sardinia is one of the only places on Earth where people routinely live past a century. And their secret isn't a supplement or a fad. Life here is movement. Walking between villages, tending fields, herding sheep. Social bonds run deep, with family, neighbors, and friends woven into daily routines. Meals are simple, local, and minimally processed. Bread, cheese, olive oil, and seasonal vegetables form the backbone of the diet. Stress is low because life is lived slowly, with purpose and connection guiding each day. Even in old age, elders remain active, valued, and engaged. Sardinia doesn't chase longevity, it lives it. Here, long life isn't a goal. It's the natural outcome of how the island teaches its people to live. Could an outsider truly call Sardinia home? The answer is yes, but only if you're willing to adjust. Life here moves at a different rhythm, one shaped by tradition, nature, and community rather than convenience or speed. Those chasing careers, nightlife, or constant activity may feel constrained, but for slow life seekers, Sardinia is a rare gift. Retirees, creatives, and remote workers often find it ideal, drawn to quiet mornings, long lunches, and the endless landscapes that inspire both rest and imagination. Daily life requires patience, learning the language, understanding local customs, and respecting the unspoken rules of small-town living. It isn't always easy, but it is rewarding. Sardinia doesn't promise more, it promises enough. And for those who embrace that enough, the island offers not just a home, but a way of life that nourishes body, mind, and soul. Sardinia isn't Europe's hidden island because it's hard to find. It's hidden because it refuses to change. Could you see yourself retiring here, embracing its slow pace and timeless way of life? Check the links in the description and start planning your Sardinian adventure today.